We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. Over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
From the stretch, Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Cano on second. Cespedes on at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. J.D. Davis the next to bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. As a look, now the pitch. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Roy, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Michael Conforto would be next. Three and one to the Mets left fielder.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that perfellas here.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Rosario brings it in, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, not shortstop, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 8. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Stroman's ready and delivers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Batting 4.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. To the Brewers catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Broxton's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting 9.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interested.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules safe.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman, as he'll run up to bases for strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
1-1 the count now. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hira backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stop. As he steps out. From the belt, the pitch. Rosario makes a move from first. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now he'll again ask for time, and one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Here's the 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The set and the 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First baseman, Ryan Braun.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing. Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
The left fielder, number 24.
First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. In the air now, out to right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now that.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Hit down the third baseline. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Rock Gold.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Now that's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, J.D. Davis.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 30.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there he goes towards second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. He's set and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball inside. Ball, that's inside.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here's Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That evens it up 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Cano blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really
That's
sharp out there, guys.
Digging in now, Brock Holt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jake Faria takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 36.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 40.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Braun is under it, and the inning is over. Go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Leading off,
Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swing and a liner. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 4-2. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35. Brent.
Striding in once again, Marcus Stroman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time.
Your
Jake
attention,
Marisnick
please.
is up off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
as
for the
he'll
Mets.
pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jake Marisnick.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May Fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. McNeil ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down out there. And Cano will score. He's safe at home plate.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 29.
In now, J.D. Davis. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out. Noah Syndergaard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
For the Brewers,
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Braun.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and this throw gets away from him.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-2 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Tyrone Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The left fielder, number
So
24.
striding forward now, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your
Dylan
attention, please.
Betances takes the
Now,
mound to try to get out of this mess. There
Number
are 2
68.
on with only 1 away.
The concert.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Holt is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse
Up
of
next to
baseball
the
right here. Batter versus pitcher.
right field.
You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Davis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits lead. Alex Claudio is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 58.
Ready now, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
Tell you, that's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Eduardo Nunez will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin.
Leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, and they'll need him to get something going here. After it is Cespedes, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no-doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. It worked.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're still all set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, another foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Corey Knebel is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance. The season here.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Pete Alonso will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Broxton's under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Keon Broxton will be next. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That misses. 1-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keon Broxton goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The count now at 2-1. And now pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcus Stroman notches his 3rd win of the year. Justin Wilson works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.